The age-old question, does life exist on other planets? Well, let me tell you now, the answer is yes. But according to new research, it's become much more likely with the discovery of water-carrying asteroids and comets. Let's talk to Sheila Kanani, who's a planetary scientist. Morning.
Good morning.
I mean, let's be realistic. The answer is yes, isn't it? Because there is so much out there. We can't be the only things in the universe, but this at least indicates how water might be getting to planets.
Yeah, so the research has shown that looking at dying stars in sort of extra solar systems, so solar systems outside of our own, there's evidence that water and rocky material has been accreted by those dying stars, and that kind of shows us that there might have been rocks and water in solar systems outside of our own, which we kind of expected, but it's nice to know that it's there, because that's what we look for when we look for alien life.
And in terms of life on our planet, does that mean that actually the vast amount of water that we have on our planet was deposited here in this way?
Yeah, that's what we believe. We believe that when the solar system was formed, the Earth was quite barren and quite dry, and then maybe an asteroid or some similar kind of body smashed into the Earth, and that's how the water came to us in the first place.
Some people may say, well, why is there not more water on other planets that we know of? I suppose there may have been water on, well, there's ice on Mars, certainly, isn't there? But it's the atmospheric conditions, is it, that keep the water here?
There's all sorts of sort of criteria to keep the water here. It's our position in the solar system and how big we are. But there is water on other bodies in our solar system. There's moons like Enceladus, it's going around Saturn, that's got an icy crust, and underneath there's a water ocean, and it's a salty water ocean, like the oceans on the Earth.
So when it comes to this question of life on other planets, I mean, it seems almost impossible that there couldn't be, when you look at how many planets, how many billions of planets are out there, and how many hundreds of thousands, if not millions and billions of galaxies out there. But it's just a case of working out the mathematics of it, is it?
Yeah, I guess statistically, like you said, there's just so many stars, and we're finding so many extrasolar planets every day, that why shouldn't there be life on other planets? Whether it's sort of intelligent life, who knows, it might be microbial, it might be intelligent, but it might not be anywhere near us or not be able to communicate with us. And people are looking for that kind of life every day and listening out as well.
It could be that it's more intelligent than us and more advanced, which you'd have to be hugely advanced to be able to make it to our planet from any other.
Yeah.
Latest pictures have come through, purportedly showing an alien body in Roswell, back from 1947, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So what do you make of these?
Well, I've seen the pictures, and it reminds me of a story that one of my professors told me when I was at university about how they used to use test pilots to fly these new spaceships, new aeroplanes, and things used to go wrong. The air pressure in the cabin used to change, and that could make their heads explode or blow up in that kind of shape. So unfortunately, in my personal opinion, I think that's probably a human being that unfortunately died as a test pilot in the 1940s. But it's not to say that I don't believe in aliens.
I know it's a bit of a twee question, because I'm a believer. Is there a possibility that there's been life here? That they would? I can understand why people would want to keep it quiet.
Well, I don't know about intelligent life. In a way, we're all aliens, because if the Earth was barren and dry at the beginning, and the life and the building blocks for life in the water have come from an asteroid, we've all come from that asteroid, so we're all aliens.
And my argument is, if you're spending all this money going up into space to search for life forms, why would you keep something like this a secret?
Yeah, and I don't know. It was such a long time ago, so they couldn't have used Photoshop, I think.
Yeah, I'm not a believer.
There is an
I'm a
alien
skeptic.
actually in Barcelona.